Hi, how are you, Lori?
Hey.
We're just here to do your pre-inspection for the Jaffa inspection on the 12th.
All right.
It's just the pre-inspection.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's just you and my favorite maintenance man, right?
Yes, yeah, it's
Okay.
Mr. Rick.
Come on in.
You're okay.
I can't allow Maria because she's a felon by law near me, so know that for the future.
Okay, you're okay.
Are all your outlets working okay?
Yeah, you guys, everything's perfect.
Oh, good.
I'm really happy. Nothing's
I love
broke.
that.
Okay.
I love that answer.
I'm glad to hear
We are
that's
doing good.
working.
And I have to film you guys, and my lawyer does too, just for, purposes.
You're okay.
We have to turn this into the
I'm glad
feds.
I did my hair today.
I'm glad you did too, because it looks mighty fine.
I just wanted to see your pictures. I love your pictures.
I love you, bro. You're my brother in Christ. I love you forever.
Anything broken?
No, baby. You can check everything. You're welcome to.
Good.
Because really, they have bonds from Jaffa, and the people that put bonds into this property, they just want to make sure that everything's working properly more than anything.
Yeah, so that's why.
Just so you guys know.
Yeah, and that's why they'll be here on the 12th.
Yeah. And I'll be doing the same thing, and I'm going to have probably an ex-police officer and my lawyer here next time, just because, want to make sure everything's done.
Whatever makes you feel comfortable. Okay?
Yeah.
Your apartment's so cool.
Thanks, bro.
You
You're
are-
so cool.
you are-
You're an artist like me. We're in the same family, bro.
You are in an art competition. Did she tell you that?
I am?
He did.
You are?
He had a picture in
I
the
got in
magazine.
a couple magazines
Hugs.
and got
I love you.
got on the
That's
front
awesome,
page
bro.
of the newspaper.
Frick yeah!
Is the pressure supposed to be this low? Like on this?
You guys have been dealing with it for a few years, and I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I don't mind it, so don't concentrate on that. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I brought the plumbers in when they were building the place, and because of the way the water's distributed, I know they tried to do that too, bro. They tried to turn the water pressure up.
Okay.
They did everything they could, and these are the actual professional plumbers. There's nothing they
Is
can
it
do
only
about
here, not in the
No, the
bathroom?
bathroom's fine.
Okay.
And I've gotten used to heating up water on the stove, so this is no problem.
It's probably the faucet.
I've gotten used to that little pressure for almost 2 years.
Alright, I
We're
just want to make
good.
sure you're okay.
Hey, if
Yeah.
you're good, we're good, Lori.
Yeah, we're just here.
I'm
making
not.
sure you're
I ain't
happy.
complaining because I am happy to have God's watching over me and a place to live.
Oh, good.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, of course. Is there exhaust running?
Sometimes it does. It'll turn on its own. This thing, that fan, sometimes it'll turn on its own.
Okay.
And it usually takes a few minutes,
Okay.
like about a half an hour. Then it turns on and it turns off on its own.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
They're on timers. They're kind of weird.
Just checking to make sure you're
yeah, and there's no leaks, but I took that out last week to make sure before you guys even showed up because I was just curious.
Is that a Volkswagen hood?
You know it is. I painted Silver Surfer on that when I was 16 years old. That was my first
Wow.
Volkswagen hood. So I painted Silver Surfer on there.
That's cool.
I figured that was one of my favorite comic books I read when I was a kid. So
Is this African?
those are actual, really from Africa.
Okay.
I have Jewish ancestors, and
Right.
they're extremely wealthy.
10 lost tribes of
And
Judah.
they got some bonds in this property too. And you will see 2 more African masks over there that are authentic from Africa, from them.
You got the
that they gave
boomerang
me.
there from
Yeah.
Australia, probably.
What's that?
The boomerang.
Oh, that's actually from Africa too.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you mind if we run a cycle? I can see their light is red on the smoke detector.
Yeah, you're welcome to.
you see it's like flashing?
So here, I got a ladder for you
I
guys.
could use this. If I could use this.
To just poke it? Because we just need a...
Well, there's a red light in there, so if you guys want to change the battery, you feel
No.
go
Sometimes
free,
it just
go right
needs to be
ahead.
reset, so
Yup.
we're going to test it first.
Okay.
Yup.
If it's okay with you, we're just going to run a cycle. Sometimes it just needs to
Yeah, you guys are a little bit late. You had a lot of freaking apartments to do,
have
though.
so many. Oh my gosh.
Close your ears, baby girl. I love your hair, by the way. You got it frosted, and I like the blonde.
Thank you.
It's like kapow.
I decided to finally do something with it. I was like, it helped bring life to it, you know?
So
That's how I feel about my life. My hair is like, I can't go gray.
it's red when it wants to be tested and reset, so it's green again now. So you're good.
Okay. Now, you guys can tell I like to play golf indoors. I had the kids over. Freaking, we were playing a mini golf that I got from the library.
Oh,
it was
that's
so
fun.
fun.
Oh, good. I want to make sure that you're doing okay. I know you were concerned about your the credit on your account. It's only $34.
Yeah, and I had almost $300 built up, and it
Uh-huh.
magically disappeared after Maria had me sign some illegal stuff and backdate documents.
Okay.
So I'm just, I'm going to expect it to be there because
Which neighborhood?
I went to higher up
Rex.
places,
Okay.
and I got the actual amount,
Okay.
which was almost $300 owed to me. It was like 240, 60 something. You guys had put a credit on my door last year for 200, and this year it just magically disappeared.
Okay.
And I'm like, where did this money go? And my neighbors, I talked to my neighbors, and we're all concerned about the money disappearing from rent that these people have paid. And I am witness to them paying rent. I saw their money orders, and I am very concerned because I love these people. They're my neighbors, and they're good people. And I know because I've seen her money orders, and she paid rent. And I also seen other people that are complaining to 3 or 4 floors up, because I talk to everybody in that way, and I get an idea of what's going on here.
Okay.
And they're afraid that somebody is stealing money in the office.
Okay.
So we're all concerned about this. And I know everybody just had babies and they're all trying to fend for themselves and it's all about me. But they can't do this because we have poor people here that are barely getting by and their parents are the ones getting stolen from.
Okay.
And that's not right to them.
Okay.
And look into this and see who's doing this and make sure that your guys' money orders are properly organized in one space.
Right, right.
So that way you guys don't lose track of anything.
Right.
If they're spread all over the table, that you could lose something or somebody
Right.
could walk by and take one.
Right.
And you don't know. And then you guys get blamed. And I don't want anybody falsely being blamed.
Right.
You know I love Jesus.
Yeah.
And I'm believing the truth.
Yeah.
So I want us all to be, okay.
Of course. Well, if you have any questions,
So
or
I don't want
concerns-
you getting blamed
You're okay.
for somebody stealing in the office, and you were away on leave
Yeah.
when I got messed with. You weren't even here.
Mm-hmm.
But people are responsible for spraying stuff above me, which was illegal.
Okay.
And that was not acceptable because I ended up getting something I can't get rid of now.
Okay.
And I'm addressing this to you that it's very cancerous, the doctor said, and I don't have any hope for life.
Oh my gosh.
This is not good.
Yeah.
Okay? And I want you guys to know I got sentenced to death because the manager's mistakes.
Uh-huh.
And I don't take that lightly, but I love Jesus and I know where I'm going, just like this guy over here and that guy over here. And you, my little lady over here, knows where they're going in the afterworld, right?
Uh-huh.
Because we're going to have a consciousness of God and not be a steal, kill, and destroy Lucifer follower. We're going to follow Jesus and give back to the people in love and care and give to our community wisdom, love, and truth. Mm-hmm. And if we don't have that, we don't have a right to stand up for any amount of higher up positions at all.
Right.
And I expect you to go on from here. Mm-hmm. And this low management position, even though you think it's the highest, there's other higher places for you in this business.
Okay.
And they're more peaceful. And you're going to make it there someday.
Thank you.
Okay?
Yeah.
But keep truthful, keep honest, and don't let anybody be stealing in your office. You keep your stuff organized. I love you guys.
Yeah.
Stay strong.
Yeah.
Don't take this as an offense,
Yeah.
but take it seriously to change what's going on
Yeah, we'll make
in
sure
the
that-
presence of what is happening in the office.
Okay.
Because I see a lot of residents concerned and disturbed when they have worked their butts off all month and been at a job and I seen their money orders go into the office and followed them in there and had to. I'm just like, we need to do something about this.
Okay.
And it needs to be, secure
Right.
with management, of course,
Right.
but more so with the people. Because why do management even have a job if they're not to help the people
Yeah.
do better and be somebody that they can look up to? We don't want to look down at management
Right.
as thieves or liars. We want to look up to them as somebody who helps the community
Yeah.
and cares to reach out and make their
and
lives
it's not
better.
our intent at all. We're here for you on anything that you need, and we want to make sure that any of your concerns are here. We're here for you, Lori. We really want you to trust us again. We want to be there for you as your management. We want to make sure that you feel safe at home, okay?
Yeah, and
So if
I
there's
would
anything you
have had somebody not had me commit a felon and backdate papers, because I have family that's in the higher up government. I can't exactly tell you where, but they tracked hazmat to your guys' place.
Okay.
We have information that you guys don't realize, and we can see what's going on in the office behind people's backs and through other people's phones, and have ways to look through buildings even and find people. So just know that nothing's hidden, even though there's a lot of stuff that they think they're hiding in the office is all coming to light. And that's not good management. And I expect better out of everyone because I love you guys and I look at you as humans and souls of God and not just the bad managers. No, because that ain't, you can't look at things that way. You got to look at things with a fair heart if you want to truly go back home to God. Why did Jesus say, "Depart from me, I never knew you"? Because the people didn't change the steal, kill, lying, and the stuff that they learned on earth. We weren't supposed to learn this stuff on earth. We were supposed to be the light of God and the salt of God, to come down here and be the truth and the love, to be one with God. Who is God? Who is He? Love. What does it say in the Bible? Love. There's no fear in love. We're not here to spread fear. We're here to spread love. And there's no fear in love. If you have the meaning of fear and you look it up, in the true meaning of the Strong's Concordance, there's a Greek meaning. There's an English meaning. Unfortunately, religion has taken that meaning, and fearful, afraid of is the English. Respect and reverence is the Greek. God wanted respect and reverence for who He is and for us in our hearts to be like Him. Not to be afraid and fearful of. That's a Lucifer consciousness. So is guilt consciousness, you guys. So don't have it and try to do it better as best we can while we're here. Because whether I'm a resident or a manager, we all got to do the best we can.
Yeah, I agree with that. If there's anything you need, like I said, so on the 12th, Chapa randomly picks units. They might or might not pick.
Yeah, they might not even be here, because the reason why they do that is because they don't have time to go through every unit, and they also just want to do a quick check and make sure that nothing's beeping in the hallway, nothing's doing here. You know, they have certain things they got to check, just like my friend who's an inspector for housing authority.
Okay, perfect.
So.
I'm glad you know all about it. I'm glad you know. If you need anything else, or you
I got friends in higher up places, but they're good. You know, we have to.
If you find anything broken, let me know so we can fix it for you.
I haven't even had a light go out, baby girl.
Oh, good.
I don't turn them on enough. It's mostly dark in here.
Good.
And I conserve on my energy and don't put it past 74.
Thank you.
Whether it be in the summertime, I don't use too much air conditioning.
What's up. Thank you so much.
Because if you do, you could crash the energy good.
You can.
Thank you.
Love you
Thank you so
guys.
much, Lori.
God bless
Bye.
you, sweethearts.